Hello! My name is Isayuki and I am very happy that you're back to see my channel and this week's video, which supposed to be last week's video, but it took way too long. Way too long. I am just finished the project. This is I'm showing myself after I've done the thing, but I can already tell you it was a challenge for myself. Yeah, I hope you like it, because what we are doing today is opening NerdeCrafter Super Not Another Crap Kit. Yeah, there you go. This is how it looks like. You will see it a little bit better in a minute with a close-up. We're going to unbox it and do some creature with this. And what I do is one of the characters from Palworld, the game which is in early access right now. I played a little bit. I think I will wait for a full game to come out to play more, because I think I am kind of finished the content and I would like to see more. And by the way, I really like the game. It's very fun and everything. So I decided to create a character which will resemble this pony here, or unicorn, or Pegasus, or Pegacorn, or whatever we call this character here, because Jackie has inside a horse-like sculpture mold to do. So I was thinking, what better character to do than the first Lucky I got in Palworld, and you will see what I created. So let's open it and do the character, which took me over 2 weeks. Let's get started! Okay, so this is how we're starting. I wanted to show you a little bit of the box, because it is very pretty, I think. And it has all hashtags, so if you would like to find or add your own and you forgot to do hashtag, this is how it should go. And unboxing of the box. It is packed to the brim with things, and look at this tissue paper. It is beautiful. I mean, Jackie, Jazza, everyone, they all are doing amazing things with their boxes. So anyway, let's start with the instruction, which I did follow, or in that case I will follow later very much, and it didn't help. Just because I can follow instruction doesn't mean I will work well. Here are some stuff which you can see, like this turning wheel. I don't know how you call it, but it's turning around. You can sculpt on this, it's easier. You have brushes, tiny pointy thing here, sharp pointy thing, which I already have one more because I got Jackie's recent box as well with the bears and acrylic core. Here's the plaster, paint, wires, paint again, and the mold which Jackie created by herself. I mean, she designed it. And airbrush, which is just amazing. I have to say, it is very nice, but I still have to learn how to use it properly. Oh yeah, I did have a little bit of difficult time to opening this thing, because I had this box for a very long time and I didn't open it. Well, just a little bit to see what is inside, but I didn't open it to take everything outside, because I really wanted to do video, and that was before I even started the YouTube channel, but I knew I wanted to start one. It was just a time when I was very scared, just tiny little bit less than now, and it took me a while to start. But here are paints which can go to airbrush, but not all of them. I think there's varnish which say it's not for airbrush, and the gold one which doesn't go to airbrush as well. And this is how we're starting. I didn't take off those original see-through rubbers which, you know, hold it all together. I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but I put all of the rubbers here, as you can see. It is very tight and nice. I mixed the plaster, as it says in instruction, without compacting it too much or pretty much at all, and then put the water, do a little bit of magic here, because look what is happening right now. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. I just couldn't help, and you cannot see here, but from each of the bubble is going like tiny little powder smoke or something. It was very funny. So I mixed it like a lot, I couldn't mix it too long because plaster sets very fast. I put it inside, it started leaking a little bit, but I shook it front, back as Jackie advised in her instruction to put everything into legs and the other legs too. So yeah, I did it, put the rest of the plaster inside, shook it a little bit again to get bubbles out, and there we go. I am picking why is this leaking when it is squished very well, but well, I decided if it doesn't leak outside too much, it's fine. Here, what happened? First leg broke off, second leg is already cracked, head is not fully, third leg is cracked already, and I don't know what happened. I think it was too little of plaster inside, so I decided to start with the second plaster, and this is when the whole project took more time and I couldn't do it for the last week video. But here, the first leg, the front one, this time this is the only one which previously didn't crack. This time it wasn't filled with plaster enough, but it is very difficult to check it. Anyway, I lost another leg, and you can see it is much better than the first one, so I say, yeah, well, good. Here I decided that I will use wires because, well, I think it wasn't really my decision. You should do it so cosplay doesn't crack much. I did sketch a little bit of that. It's not horn. What's the name in English for that? Antlers. Antlers. Right, antlers. I just realized I couldn't remember when I tried to say it later or earlier or whatever. So, antlers. I used the glue, which is included in the box as Jackie advised, put it on the wires and glue cosplay on it, and then I baked it later. I show you just one of the antlers, the second one I just did off the camera, and yeah, I think they turned out pretty good. You will see that the whole design of this creature is a little bit different because I used the holes which Jackie had in the mold, which weren't exactly in the spot where I needed them to be to put antlers as the original design is. So I decided to do a little bit of magic and change it. You know, you will see that the horns are placed a little bit different, so this is why I had to put eyes in a different level a little bit. Even eyes are not exactly the same because you will see I had to plaster the plaster. I had to fix the plaster with cosplay quite a lot because it was breaking, and the mold, not the mold itself, but the plaster, the second one, which was actually nice and smooth, it took sweet time to dry. Actually, it was dry just 2 days before, not 2 days, the day before the video is supposed to come up, which I usually have the window to put the video between Friday and Saturday, so today is Saturday, I believe. This is why the video is today. I am aiming for Fridays, but because it's still in process and training and I still can't really say how long some projects will take, sometimes I am late with that. So this is my window, Friday, Saturday, and you can see a finished project. I put all those hair and fur and everything on top of it. I couldn't really record it with a good quality video because, like I said, it dried like evening Thursday, so I had to sculpture everything on top of that during that time. It was middle of the night, like 2-3 a.m, and I didn't want to wake up everyone by walking down the stairs to the kitchen and back to the studio and kitchen again. So I took everything downstairs. I sculptured this on the kitchen counter, and it does bake very nice, and I did read that you cannot really over bake it because you can bake this again and again and again, so the best idea would be to do part of the things which you can do, bake it, then add another so you don't squish the first one, and bake it. But there's one tiny problem with the cosplay. It smells like plastic, and it says it's not really toxic, you can use it in your own oven, but I didn't want the oven to smell like that. It still smells a little bit like plastic, so I didn't want to bake and bake again and bake again, so I did all of the designs all together. You can really believe me, I put all this fur and all of that was squishy still, just not antlers. I did antlers and tail before on Thursday, so they were already baked, but because I realized after them that this is very smelly of plastic. I mean, I don't mind the smell, I really like it, but we did bake fish today or yesterday, so I didn't really want the food to smell like plastic. So yeah, I decided to put all together so it was less in the oven and less smelly. And you can see here I mixed the paint which Jackie has in the first box and in the acrylic pour. I don't know if you're supposed to mix them or not, but they do fix. They mix very well, really. You can just with a toothpick or something or just a brush, and it does mix very nicely. And because I used acrylic paint, it gives this a little bit of shiny finish, so I didn't really use varnish. But yeah, I tried to airbrush here. I wanted to do it somehow that it doesn't really airbrush everything around my office, because one side of the desk is, it is this artsy, recording studio, but the other side of this desk is my gaming setup, and I really don't need flying paint around in my computers and everything. So yeah, this is how I painted it. You can see the eyes are a little bit lower, you can see it is a little bit adjusted, but I really had to do something with it to make it look nice with the design and still resemble the character from the game. So yeah, I think it doesn't really look that bad. I am sure, 100% sure right now, that if I will do it once more, right now it would look much better, because I learned a lot during the process. Even eyes, I know they're different, I know they look different. It's because I put a lot of cosplay there and it changed a little bit the face, shape, and it didn't really work together. If I did the same eyes, it would look more wonky than it is right now. But I am quite happy with the result. Look at this, it looks very cool. I mean, at least with my skills at this point. There's one thing which I don't like and I would like to change it, but I can't really. It's that one antler is skinnier than the other one, but well, I realized it after painting. So how did you like the video? I mean, it was a disaster at some point. So yeah, this is what I created here. It was very difficult, I don't know how to exactly say that. I still need to put varnish on him. I tried airbrush varnish from Jazza box, but it was too thick and I didn't dilute it with water on time, so I will do it later. But because I used acrylic paints from other Jackie's box, it is shiny already. It is quite big, as you can see. I already have it on my face. So this is my character ready. I lost all these legs. Wait, no, I didn't lose one. So I lost 3 of them. One wasn't plaster enough, so it wasn't really done at all. And 2 I lost in process. I had to reattach them, one of them twice. And this is how it turned out. I think it's very cool. I will put him on the stand maybe later, but for now I like him as he is. I mean, he does stand on his own, but just in case my cat will like to walk around him, I will still put that aluminum foil under until I put it on the stand. So I hope you like this video, and I already have an exciting video for next week which I'm working on. It is amazing. If you know about Jazza's Kickstarter, that will be a clue. And the most important thing, I really wanted to say thank you for Minori to showing me in her video, and thanks for her. I have so many of you here, new people, and hello, welcome, I hope you stay with me. And I'm very happy for her to reach 2 million, so congratulations, of course, and thank you again. I cannot even explain how happy I was. It was just crazy, I couldn't believe. I was just watching the video, like every time I watch her videos coming up, I almost choke on my coffee because when I saw my face there, I didn't expect that. I saw my face, ran downstairs to my family, say, you know what happened, you know what just happened, Minori just showed me in her video, and they asked me, what did she say about you? And I was like, well, I don't know. I saw my face and ran to you right away to tell you. So I had to get back and I watched over this part and over, and I even recorded it for myself. It's on my computer safe, and I have a copy on the second computer just to be safe, and my NAS system just to be safe. So I cannot even explain how happy and thankful I am for that, and that actually, I don't know, it inspired me to try harder and do more. This is why I didn't give up on this little guy, because it was a disaster. As you've seen in the video, I didn't do well with him. I did follow all Jackie's steps. I tried my best, but I failed. So Jackie, I'm sorry. But to be fair, because this is my first sculpture with plaster, with cosplay, and you know, airbrush. I did use airbrush a little bit, but it was years ago. So I think it does look good enough for first time trying. I think so. So I hope you like it too, and thank you again for coming, and thank you again for Minori that she showed me on her channel, and thank you that you decided to check the link she showed you and to stay with me even longer. I'm very happy, and I hope you will come over next week and we will have another exciting video. So thank you, bye. Finished project, don't worry, it was just aluminum foil. Wait, I show you magic.